Hey guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk about 5 different exercises that are going to really help with your tennis elbow. You're going to need a towel to roll up and you're going to need 2 cans. I've got chickpeas and red kidney beans. Don't worry, we're not going to open these, we're just going to use them as props. So start getting yourselves ready. Now I've suffered with tennis elbow for 10 plus years. It sucks, it's debilitating and it can keep you off the water. Naturally, kite surfing and wakeboarding we're always rounding and always pulling in and getting these muscles really tight. So this video is designed to help give you guys some relief of your tennis elbow and get ready for that next session on the water. So there's so many little muscles and tendons in your wrist and elbow and it's so easy to overuse them. Technically, tennis elbow is tendonitis on the top and golfer's elbow is tendonitis on the bottom. Today we're really going to focus on our forearms and wrist mobility. Obviously this is all connected, so it's really important to also work on your bicep and shoulder muscles and back as well, because that's going to make a big difference, and your lats. But today we're just going to focus on your forearms. So let's get started. Now I'm just going to do these exercises sat in a chair and then I'm going to finish lay on my back, and it's going to take about 15 minutes. Right, let's get started with a warm-up. Like all stretching, it helps to get a bit of blood moving. So we're going to start with some just basic wrist flexion and extension. So it's really important when you're sat in your chair to sit upright and pull your shoulders down your back, okay? So you don't want to be up crunched like this. You want to pull those shoulders down your back first. And you can either do this with your arm out in front of you, or you can do it on a 90 degrees to your side, like so. If you've got really sore tennis elbow, it's probably easier and like this. If it's not too painful at the moment, it's better to have it out in front of you. So we're going to just start with 10 wrist flexion and extension. You watch me first and then we're going to start. So I don't want to do too much of a stretch at the moment. I just want to get some blood moving. So you're going to slowly move this up and down and keep your wrist moving. Don't pull into a stretch too much at the moment, and be really careful during this entire exercise, because it's so easy to actually overstretch these muscles and make it worse. So this is really focusing on mobility. Do not overdo these exercises, especially if this is your first time doing it. You need to do this like a little and a lot over the next couple of weeks. You can't just go all at it in one exercise session, because you will actually make it worse. So go easy. Okay, now let's get started. We're going to do 10 flexion and extension, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull that shoulder down as well. 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, hold your arm out in front of you still and place your other hand on your wrist. And we're just going to assist that stretch. Now start easy, okay? You should feel this across the top of your forearms. But again, this is just the first exercise, so really take it easy. Start off with having your fingers straight like so, and then if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can pull and bend your fingers down like that, and you're going to feel that more across the top. If you do have tennis elbow and you've got tight forearms, you should be feeling this in here. If you don't have tennis elbow, or you're actually just got quite loose muscles on the top, you'll feel it more in your wrist. But for me, I can feel it right in this muscle on the top of my wrist here. So we're going to hold this for around 20 to 30 seconds. So another 5 more seconds. All right, and then we're going to switch and we're going to pull back on our fingers like so. Again, starting easy. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. Again, checking in with those shoulders, pulling your lats down your back, because it's all connected. I'm already starting to feel this, my shoulder. So we're going to hold this for another 5 seconds. Before switching to our other wrist. Okay, now we're going to start with the left arm. I'm going to do it straight out in front of me, and we're just going to go for 10. Slowly, 10, wrist flexion and extension, like so. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to finish straightening out your arms and assisting that stretch into that forearm here. Checking in, making sure you're sat upright, pulling your shoulders down your back, keeping that arm straight, Be careful not to raise your arm above your shoulder. That's when you can get a shoulder impingement. So it's really important to keep that shoulder out 90 degrees from your body and your torso. Again, taking it easy. We're going to hold this for 10 more seconds. Feeling in the top of your forearm here. Thing is, these wrist little tendons and muscles all connect and run up your forearm right into your bicep, into your shoulder, into your neck. Right, and then we're going to switch and pull back on our fingers for 20 seconds. Five more seconds before doing another set. So we're going to repeat that twice. Okay, let's start again. Just 10, 3, 4, going a bit further this time, 5, 6, and you can start to hold it at the top and bottom, 10. Finishing with that assisted wrist forearm stretch. Now what I want you to do this time is just slightly bend or turn your arm, so your palm is twisted inwards, pointing towards you, and this slightly changes it. I'm going to hold this for another 10 seconds. Right, and then we're going to just roll that out, and then we're going to do the same again. Just pull back on those fingers, rechecking in with that shoulder, pulling it away from your ear. And again, you can just find a little bit of rotation, whatever feels good. Just take some time. I'm going to do this for another 5 seconds. Give it a little shake. Go easy, remember guys. If this is the first time you're doing this, it takes a while to build up that strength and mobility. Okay, left hand side. We're going to go 10 times, just getting that wrist moving, finding out where the aches and pains are, getting a bit of blood into this area here. I've tried just about everything to cure my tennis elbow. Just before, we're going to finish up this and we're going to go into stretch before I tell you some of the things I've tried. That assisted wrist stretch. So we're going to hold this for 20 seconds. But yeah, sports massage is another really good way of relieving some tension in your forearms, especially if you find like a good sports massage person that can really focus on these areas, and like don't be shy and not ask them to specifically focus on this area, because it's really important, right? Switch and go the other way, because I've had more of a generic massage, but you really got to like tell the masseuse to focus on this area, because it makes all the difference. Getting here, you can actually massage yourself quite well, just getting in there. Right, what's next? Next we're going to do a bit of supination. This is where the cans come into play here. So we're going to hold a can, we're going to bring this elbow tight to your body, and we're going to make a right angle with our bicep and forearm here, and we're going to hold the can out in front of you, and we're just going to rotate. So we're going to just keep it moving, and we're going to rotate that can 180 degrees. And we're going to do this 10 times. Okay, a couple more times. Right, next up is we're going to put the can on the floor. Watch me first. We're going to lock our elbows to our sides. It's really important to it's the most effective when you can get your elbow as tight into your torso as possible. It's much easier to bring your arms wider if you let your elbows go out. So you'll see how tight I am, and this is all coming from my shoulders and my forearms. So you're going to lock these elbows into the side. Put your hands facing up, and then you're just going to open up your arms like so. Really focusing on pulling your shoulders down your back, keeping length in your neck, sitting upright, nice and tall. You know, feel that lift. Feel like someone's pulling you from your head, okay? So we're going to lift up and then we're going to do 10 together. Get ready. We're going to count slowly. 1, 2, and then I want you to breathe in when you're coming in, and then let it out. 3, 4. This is one of my favorites, and it really highlights 5 how tight you can get, because if you ask someone that doesn't kite surf or that doesn't have tennis elbow to do this, they'll be able to just bring their elbows like right to the side. Okay, we're just halfway through. We've got 5 more to go. 6, 7, 8. Pulling those shoulders down your back. 9, 10. Okay, whew. Shake it out, shake it out. Grab the can. And then we're going to do that other supination on the other side. So left hand side this time. We're going to lock in that elbow and we're just going to rotate our wrist. Keeping it moving, not stretching. 10 times. Couple more times. The other thing that helped me is acupuncture. Obviously it works the same way as massage does. Finding that trigger point, you know, releasing the tension from specific areas. Okay, that's 10 there. We're going to go back in to 10 more nice open arms. So remembering to lock your elbows 90 degrees, palms facing up. Sit nice and tall. Feel like someone's pulling you from the top. And then we're going to breathe out and pull our shoulders back, our arms out. 10 times. Ready? Breathe for me. And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Contracting your shoulders, pulling your shoulders down your back, your lats. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, now we're going to do both cans together. So lock your arms in to the side and we're going to apply both of those motions together. So watch me first. We're going to rotate and then open out, okay? Ready? We're going to rotate, both cans in, locking your elbows, pulling your shoulders down, rotate up, palms facing up, and then pull the cans out to the side. So we're actually going to do 15 of these, okay? You ready to start with me? And we're going to start palms down, turn palms up, rotate out. Pulling the shoulders down, locking those elbows in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, cool. Right, now we're going to get both arms, shake them out, get some blood in them, have a little stretch, do a both arm stretch, pull those shoulders down away from your ears, rotate around, both arms now, really pulling those wrists down. You're feeling that in the top, nice and warm now, rotating all the way around. And then, other way, pulling them back, giving a bit on that one, rotating it around. Making a prayer, this is a nice one. Just loosening up those wrists, pulling the shoulders down away from your back again. Lovely jubbly. Okay, right, that is all the exercises we're going to do in the chair. We just got a couple more exercises. Lay down, so find yourselves just enough space to be able to put your arms out to the side and you're going to need your towel. So I'm going to go just behind you on my rug and get ready to join me there. Right, so this is my last but my most favourite stretch. This is the best stretch to do after a session when you're tired and you're just feeling sore, and you really just want to, it's all about just letting your shoulders really open out and feeling it all loosen up in your forearms, right down your bicep into your pecs, your major and minor. So you're going to take your towel and you're going to roll it up and you're going to place it in small of your back, in between your shoulder blades, and we're just going to let it all lay out. So I'm going to lay it like that, and I'm going to find that sweet spot where I'm comfy. And the nice thing about using a towel is you can still rest your head on the floor. It's really important not to have your arms above your shoulders. So you want to have this at 90 degrees. You want to make a right angle here, and you're just going to let your arms drape over the towel to release your forearms. Oh, I can feel it after getting a bit of a pump on my forearm and my bicep. Like you can see, my hands aren't actually touching the floor, whereas people, like most people that aren't super tight, don't have tendonitis, will just, their arms will be like, wait, what? This isn't a stretch. But if you're like me and you're super tight in your forearms and you got tennis elbow, this is lovely. As I said before, another great one to do. So you're just letting your arms drape over the side. Right, now what I want you to do is pull your fingers back towards you, like we were doing before in the chair, and then make that fist with your arm as well. And I just want you to play around with this and take some time. So even after this video finishes now, I want you to get back on your back and just take a little bit of time moving your wrists around. This is where you're going to get the most release on your back, chilling. I'd recommend doing it in front of TV, whenever you can. It's such a good exercise. Another one to do is cactus arms. So this is going to get a bit more into your pecs rather than forearms and bicep. In the same position, you want to make it 90 degrees. You can look like a cactus like this. And this is a really good one for releasing that pec minor, which also runs down your bicep into your forearms. And this is another one that you can take some really deep breaths on, and you'll feel it really open up. And then you can add a little bit of rotation by just a little bit of mobility if you want to step it up a notch. But the best thing is just to let it all drape over the towel. Trying to keep that neck long as well, like pull your head up. And another way to increase the stretch is if you bend your legs and you're going to drop your legs over to one side, which gives you a nice little side stretch. But then to really feel that in here, I want you to turn your head towards the direction of your knees. And you're going to feel that right down your neck, into your shoulder, down your arm. It's an intense stretch. And again, I want you to hold this for 30 seconds up to 5 minutes. Really take your time, just going backwards and forwards, swapping the legs to the other side, and just keeping the shoulders away from the ears, like I said before, turning your head towards the way of your knees, and you're going to feel that. But as I said before, just have a play around with these. It takes time, and just do it loads. A little and a lot. This is the end of the video, but continue doing those exercises on your back. That's really going to help release all your forearms and your bicep. I'm going to do another video soon on shoulder releases and building up some strength and mobility in there, because that really also helps your tennis elbow, so look out for that one soon or at the end of this video. But thanks a lot for watching. Remember, keep up with those exercises while you're in lockdown. A little and a lot. Don't push it too much because you can aggravate it. That's really important. But thanks a lot for watching. I hope it helped. It really, really helps me. Subscribe if you're not already. Much appreciated. Smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. Take care. Peace out.